be online.
Online?
That's right.
I didn't know that.
Well, nothing's gonna stop us from sharing our songs with our community and the world. Ain't gonna let nobody turn us around.
Right.
Well, so check it out. I sent you a link to middlechurch.org.
Okay. I'm gonna go watch it now.
That's right. See you soon.
Have a good concert, Middle Church. May peace be with you, Middle Church. Greetings to everyone in Middle Church. If you need to loosen up your vocal cords, the Shorties is here to help.
Blessings. Have a great concert.
Good day, everyone. This is Bernice Brooks. I would like to give thanks to the Creator for another day of living. Where we live is on this beautiful, wonderful, and mysterious planet we call Earth. And she is oh so gracious to us. We have everything we need to survive: air, water, food, the sun. Look around you. Everything we use was made from the natural material of this planet. We must take care of her also. Going forward, please recycle, compost, and let's respect the environment. Plant a seed and watch it grow. We share the earth with other species, and let's respect and take care of them too. We are so lucky, and sometimes the human race should step back and bow or whatever serves you and say thank you to the Creator for this privilege. Live for life. Thank you.
I've got so much to thank God for. So many wonderful blessings and so that's why I praise you, and for this I give you praise. For waking me up this morning, for starting
Hey everybody, Jackie here. I'm so glad that you're here with us right now in this digital, virtual, streaming gospel choir concert. John Del Cueto, Dion McLean-Freeney, and Thelma Boyery have put together a beautiful piece of work along with all of our musicians. It's creative, it's thoughtful, it's balm for our souls. So as we enter into this space, I want to ask you to say a prayer with me. God, you give us what we need to survive. And so we want to thank you for the way music is a balm for our souls. Thank you for the miracle of digital connections. And we ask that everyone who experiences this work tonight, this concert, this offering, will be blessed by you, O Holy One. Amen. Let's go. Here's the music. Woo! I introduce to you the Jerriese Johnson Gospel Choir and John Del Cueto and Dion McLean-Freeney.
I have learned that our commitment is greater than the crisis and that our purpose is greater than the pandemic. I've been inspired every week by our choir members who have toughed through all the feelings and all the stress at work to show up and to be with each other in community. We have laughed together, we've cried together, we have learned music together, we have been corrected by our fearless leaders, John and Dion. And I'm just so grateful for this space and this time to just remind us that family always persists, family always finds a way.
I think I've learned to be braver through these rehearsals. I've learned to trust that every time I take that leap and press unmute, it'll get a little easier and my voice will get a little stronger. It's not easy to find a space where people are passionate about the music they're making, and you can trust that every voice will be welcomed with so much love, so gently, no matter how it's showing up that night. And of course that love goes way beyond just our voices.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come
I choose to go to gospel choir Zoom rehearsals because it's really just such a wonderful community of people, and it's really lovely and joyful to be able to sing together, even though we can't sing in the way that we traditionally would if we were all in a room together. It's still really nice to be able to hear from each other, to be able to encourage and be encouraged, and to see everybody's beautiful faces.
Zoom rehearsals are a great opportunity for me since I'm living in Europe and in the countryside, and this is the only way I get a chance to sing in a choir. Also, this choir in particular is an amazing community of lively, lovely people, multicultural group of wonderful people that I met 5 years ago in New York. And it's great to sing with you all again, to meet the new faces, and to be directed by John and Dion. So it's a great, great, wonderful opportunity, and I hope I will keep going on.
It's really important for me to go to choir every week because I just miss my choir family. And I go even though we have to use Zoom every week. I would go if John said we had to do headstands during the session, or even if he said we had to grow a beard, or I'd go. Love you, middle family.
I wanna walk and talk with Jesus each and every day. I would like to be an example for him in every way. I wanna treat my brothers and sisters the way God wants me to, because he said, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I want God to shower me with blessings from up above, and rock me and rock me and rock me in the cradle of God's love. I want God to lead me and guide me in everything I say and do. In God's service, I want God to choose me and use me. I do, don't you? What a wonderful counselor, mighty Prince of Peace is he. And all I want each day is just a closer walk with thee. I love him, I love him, I love him, and I know he loves me. I love him, 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 I love him. I know, I know, I know he loves me.
All right. Sounds good. Today, I'm hungry and I'm ready for change. I run too far to still be the same. See who I was, I give him away. Today, no longer bound by what people say. I know that I will make mistakes. I fall, but I refuse to say today.
I've been waiting all my life to get to the door. All right. And now it's time to help someone see they're alive for so much more.
Today we go. Much more of this can I take? Cause in a minute I'm about to break. Today, see the pain has purpose, so don't throw it away. There's a harvest if you only wait. Don't walk out now, I need you to stay. Today,
you've never felt winds blow like this.
I believe I'm gonna be okay today. I'm still here because of my faith. I believe that Jesus still is the way. I said his name because I'm not afraid to stop the hate. We gonna make a way today.
The collegiate church was thinking about closing the church, and then this young, gay, black man teams up with Gordon Drott, who's been sent in to try to save it.
Jerriese came to me and said, you know, Gordon, I've tried to start a gospel choir now in 3 churches. I'm just going to ask for enough for maybe some tea and coffee and some donuts at the rehearsals. That's all I want. My God, yes, Jerriese, go to it. Let's do it.
Fast forward to 86, and he's like, hey, I'm going to start a choir. Do you want us to come sing? What kind of choir? He's like, a gospel choir. I'm like, oh, cool. I love gospel. So does that mean it's like a church thing? And he's like, yeah, but don't worry about that. Does that mean I have to believe in God? He's like, please, child, just come sing. First concert was in the Social Hall in 1988, and we wore white.
We come this far by grace, lean it all.
Remember JJ saying at the end, well, this is our first concert, and we're just going to keep getting better and better and better, and we're going to be around for a long, long time. You'll see. Lo and behold.
June 2nd, 1994. Dear choir members, I would like to congratulate you on your wonderful performance you gave at the concert. I have never been so proud of you. I don't know how to explain it. The sound we have now is our own. We're starting to sound like a professional choir. We don't sound like any other, and that is a great accomplishment. December 30th, 1994. I feel that the Lord is really blessing our choir and that He's prepared a special place for us. We really move people when we perform, and that is not something to take lightly. We've been chosen to spread the good news. I love you all so much. Always. Jerriese.
My child,
just on his spirit, charisma, and love. You could really be accepted just for who you were. Do what you wanted to do. Be in community. Found out JJ was sick. At that time, a lot of gay men were dying all over the country and all over the world, and especially in places like the East Village, places like Middle Church. And we lost a lot. Really beautiful people. He refused to be defined by the disease. He lived his life. JJ was too sick to come down from his apartment. We sang Amazing Grace together. It was our very last song. Got a call from Gordon about 3 in the morning and said, we lost JJ. But Gordon said, JJ wanted the choir to keep going, and that's what's going to happen.
Love, brother, sisterhood, and peace. Always. Jerriese.
My motivation to attend Zoom choir rehearsals each week is the beautiful, smiling faces that greet me when I turn that Zoom on. It just brings me so much joy, and it keeps me going each week. So I feel so lucky and so blessed to be part of this community of beautiful, joyful, energetic individuals who are just special, and I just feel very lucky.
This choir family is such an incredible group of people, such an important family to me, people that I choose to call family because of how generous and loving and kind and glorious we are together. And during this time when there is so much death and sadness and when things really are so difficult, gospel choir is proof of life for me. It gives me a space to be affirming and to be affirmed. And I really couldn't imagine making it through this difficult time without it.
I enjoy connecting with gospel choir family members through Zoom rehearsals because it's amazing to see them being brave and bold in the face of life circumstances in their lives in the world. I also love singing these songs with gospel words that talk about God being a rock, a shelter in a storm, and that kind of faith. And the more I sing those words, the more I start to believe them in my body, and I have faith that things are going to be okay.
The hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord which made heaven and earth. He said he will not suffer thy foot to be moved. The Lord which keepeth thee, he will not slumber nor sleep. Oh, the Lord is my keeper, the Lord is my shade upon my right hand, upon my right hand. No, the sun shall not smite me by day, nor the moon by night. He shall preserve my soul, even forevermore. Oh
Mayday, mayday. The earth is shaking. Who gonna save the babies? Down at the border, locked in cages. I'm screaming, mayday, mayday. They say they love me, but they hate me for my skin color. No justice for Eric Garner, but you say I am your brother. What? Government keep lying to me, telling me that they come to set the people free. But the power falls when you catch us on our knees. Heaven, please, we're in a state of emergency. I said we need a strong God. I said we need the real God. We need the God with the resurrection power from the grave to take away the hate and heal the human race. I said we need a strong God. I said we need a say mayday, mayday. They say the climate's changing, the poor people in the cold, but you keep preaching to their soul. But we won't live till everybody's free. And what? We will sing till everybody's free. Until Black Lives Matter. More than tax dollars matter. Come on, say it. Government keep lying to me, telling me that they come to set the people free. But the power falls when you catch us on our knees. Heaven, please, we need a. We need the God with the resurrection power from the grave to take away the hate and heal the human race. I said we need a. Mayday, mayday. 400 years of slavery. No freedom without justice. So we're still in chains and we're screaming, mayday, 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 mayday. The power falls. I said we need a strong God. I said we need a real God. Not the fake, but the God with the resurrection power from the grave to take away the hate and heal the human race. I said we need a strong God. I said we need a strong God.
Hello, Middle family and friends and visitors. Thank you for coming. This is not the end, but we're getting close. My name is John Del Cueto, and it's been my honor to be in front of this choir for the past 13 years. What Jerriese birthed 34 years ago was a holy container that held and continues to hold folks from all different walks of life and varying religious beliefs. He created this space where people might gather and work things out while singing. People might inhale the holy and exhale love and possibility through the gift of gospel music. I don't think I could have imagined that 13 years ago I would find myself in this particular moment making a video for you. I don't think I could have imagined doing a Zoom rehearsal, because up until 3 months ago I had no idea what Zoom was. And I can't imagine doing these Zoom rehearsals for the past 3 months, but it's actually been 3 months. 3 months of people tuning in and learning music and singing, singing their hearts out, although I can't hear them because they have to be on mute. Go figure that one out, right? But in addition to the singing, I've had this amazing partnership with one of the most gifted partners I've ever had the pleasure of teaming up with, and that is Miss Dion McLean-Freeney. She is the heart of the ministry and such a blessing. Thank you, Dion. Thank you, band. Thank you for all the work that you have done and will continue to do. And so, my friends, before the choir delivers Easter medley, I just wanted to give a special shout out to Reverend Dr. Jackie Lewis for all her love and shepherding of the gospel choir, for her tireless work in the church and her vision that goes far beyond the four walls in which we meet. Thank you, Jackie, for your love and your love for justice and leading us in that light as well. And also congratulations on 15 years of ministry here at Middle Church. And so, my friends, the choir sings for you Easter medley.
Let the glory of the Lord rise among us. Let the glory of the Lord rise among us. Let the praises of the Lord rise among us. Let it rise. Let the songs of the Lord rise among us. Let the songs of the Lord rise among us. Let the joy of the Lord
I told you were going to hear some good music and to see some familiar faces and to remind yourself of how our multi-everything beautiful gospel choir looks like the UN but loves like heaven. Thank you so much for coming, and we hope that you will stay connected to Middle Church, that you'll join our movement at middlechurch.org, that you will find a way into our classrooms and find a way to worship at 11:45 every Sunday morning when we stream it. And I give you these words from a poet named Titus Burgess. I sat back waiting, anticipating that at some point change would begin, but then it hit me, I was what was missing. My weight was dead, that's why we couldn't get ahead. So no more delays. That all ends today. It don't have to be so heavy if we'll all carry our weight. You and I are the ones we've been waiting for. You and I thought this was somebody else's war. You and I are the ones we've been waiting for. Join our movement, love warriors. Find your inner badass and let's get busy. God bless you.
Do we have someone else's concert ready with a little double bubble action? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Really? Wow. Oh, really? Tina's pointing to someone. Nice.
Truth is I love you even when you get offended. Truth is I love you, so come on and split the difference.
Yes, I was hearing a little of the inflection and the dropping of the attitude. I love it.
Anywhere, Lord.
Okay, but we were ending on any time, first of all.
I changed it. We heard that.
He just wants to sing penny time.
It was boring.
My friend, you've only been with a short time, but you have made such a big impact. And it's so different being in this virtual space, and it's going to be a missing not to have you in a square, unless you can wake up in Germany at 1 a.m. and join us, but it's going to be a missing. And so these cards and the video are for you, and a little drink. A little toast to you, my friend.
Thank you.
Hi, Mom.
Bye.
Miss you.
Bye.
I see you out there. You're amazing. Fabulous.